I was working last night, so I didn't get in bed till about 2 o'clock this morning and fell asleep about 3. Woke up again at 5 to come here for the 6:30 service. I was sleepy then. I am really sleepy now.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah. What is that? Yes, we're closed on Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. Well, in a small town in eastern Tennessee, there was a house painter by the name of Philo Foster. And Philo was always trying to save a buck wherever he could, so he always thinned his paint down with water to make it go a lot further. Well, Philo had gotten away with this for a long, long time. But one day, the Baptist church in town decided they were going to do a big restoration job on the outside of the sanctuary. Well, Philo put in his bid, and because his price was so low, he got the job. Well, he went about erecting the scaffolding and buying the paint. And I know what y'all are asking. Did he thin the paint?
Did he thin the paint?
Yes, he thinned the paint. He thinned the paint down with water to make it go a lot further. Well, he was high up on the scaffolding, painting away, the job almost complete. And all of a sudden there was a magnificent clap of thunder. The sky opened up and the rain poured down, washing the thin paint off the church, causing Philo to fall to the ground. Philo landed on the lawn in the middle of the gravestones, surrounded by puddles of thinned and useless paint. But Philo was no dummy. He knew that this was a judgment from the Almighty. So he crawled up on his hands and knees. And he looked up and cried, "Lord, help me! What can I do?" And out of the thunder came a mighty voice, "Repaint and thin no more." There you are. Okay. Thank you. There's good news. Now, I want you to imagine this morning. You have to imagine this. On the right side of this paper, this represents God. On the left side of the paper, it represents Philo Foster. Now, in between the two was sin. And what was the result of that sin? It was separation from God. And just like Philo Foster, our sin separates us from God. But Jesus was also separated from God. When Jesus took the sin of the world upon himself, God turned away from Jesus and that sin, causing Jesus to cry out, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?" But remember, I said there's good news. Because Jesus was willing to die for us and take our sin, meant that we no longer had to be separated from God. He bridged the gap. That's exactly what his purpose was to bridge the gap for us. We were made whole with the death and resurrection of Jesus, and that's the good news. All right. Thank you. Thank you.